Welcome back to another vlog. So, if you watched the last video, you'll see that this is our current game fund, vouchers, cash, and my no smoking for special systems fund. I'm going to be going to CEX now shortly just to drop in some bits and bobs. Basically, I'm going to drop off my PlayStation and my PS1 because I now have box versions. I don't need them anymore. So I'm going to take them in, and I am taking in my Street Fighter Collector's Edition, Street Fighter 6. I did miss a trick on this because a lot of people, I'd seen it on Retro Ghetto's channel, a lot of people was buying them to sell them because they were such a good deal. You could literally buy them, trade them straight into CX and make a profit. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to keep it because I just thought I liked it, and for 66 quid, it's a nice cheap special edition. Well, now time's passed. I got nowhere to keep it, really. And if it was like a figure of Ryu and Ken or something like that, or Blanca, M. Bison, I would have kept it. But the people I don't really know. So I'm going to trade it in. I am getting less for it than what I paid, which is what it is. But fingers crossed I should get a voucher now for £111 for those 3 items. So that's what we're doing. Also, I've been on Facebook Marketplace and I noticed this. So I'm going to have a look at this on the way back from CEX and hopefully get it for the room because the sofa's gone now. And I'll show you a little bit later why the sofa is gone. So yeah, we're going to pop the CEX now, and then we are going to go and get the recliner chair. Well, have a look at it first, see what it's like. So I'll see you in a sec. So we have got the chair there, I think for 40 quid. That is all there. And give it a quick wipe over. And yeah, so I'm going to give that a test now, I think. What I'm trying to do now is get things ready so when we move house, it should just be moving everything rather than having to swap this, swap that and all that. So this is going to work so much because the games room, the area I'm going to be having as a games room is going to be tiny. It's only going to be me in there, so something like that is going to be ace. So just going to give it a quick try now and see how it fares. Right, let's give this bad boy a try. Oh yes, got many of an hour here now, can't I? Awesome, yeah, well happy with that. I'm over the moon with that chair. We just need to get rid of this one now. So yeah, I'm going to bang that on Marketplace, possibly eBay as well. As long as I make the 40 quid back for that, I really don't care. So yeah, that one cost me 180 about 6 months ago. It like vibrates and stuff and whatnot. Never used any of that function because I never had the lead isn't long enough on the USB to go anywhere. You'd need to socket in the floor ideally. So yeah, as long as I get the money to pay for that one, I'm laughing because that is a lot more comfier for me. Because I'm getting old now. I'm an old man. Can't be doing with all this stuff. I need comfort, especially if I'm sat. Like last night, I was playing Red Dead Redemption for 4 hours. So I really need to be relaxed and chilled. So yeah, I'm an old man. 37. Need comfort in my old age. So yeah, we're going to get rid of that chair. Got that one, which I think is absolute steal for 40 quid. And yeah, so I'll see you when I go some game hunting. Right, so I finished work. I've got to pick the kids up from school and I've got about half hour to spare. So I'm just popping into Bramau. I'm going to go to the local cash exchange. See if there's... I haven't been there for ages, so just see if there's anything there worth picking up. Not really good for making profits on, but they may have something I want for my collection. So go check that out. And I'm going to quickly nip around the charity shops while I'm here. There is a bit of a rush on, but yeah. See how far I can get. So we are back in the games room. Now, before I show you all my pickups, I just want to show you what's happening with the games room and explaining the reasons. So basically, me and Laura are getting a house together. It's our first house together, but the house isn't going to be ready until around the summer, which is, realistically, I'm going to say June, maybe July at the latest. We've got the new addition coming. Our little baby boy, he is due on the 1st of May. So during that transition period, we don't currently live together. So the baby is obviously due before the new house is ready. So Laura's going to be moving in here until the new house is ready, which means this room isn't going to be just my room anymore, unfortunately. So I've had to condense stuff down. We need to make room for the baby and things like that. So that is why things are changing in the game room. So I've got rid of the sofa. I've got a single chair just to clear some space. And then I'll just show you what else I've done to condense things down. So if you remember, I did have a brown desk here with my Sky Glass TV on with my PS5 connected to. That was for my modern gaming. And then I had my old setup there. That is gone. I've just chucked these units here because I don't know what to do with them yet. This is going to be where the cot's going to be going eventually. So all this will be gone. I've moved my chest of drawers to here. I have stuck a CRT on it purely because I have got rid of my big CRT. I know. So I sold all the retro consoles. You saw that. They all went on eBay. I didn't need that white unit anymore, so that's been broken down into pieces. I've put my desk there, so that is my current gaming setup. I've got HDMI converters, so I can play my PS2 there. I'm only connecting the PS2 at the moment because obviously I can back play PS1s, and then I've got a PS3 there and the VHS setup with my mini fridge. If I want a light gun game, I can smash it on there and we're good to go. PS5 is connected directly to that. So I can game on my PS5. So currently I can still play PS5, PS4 off that, PS3, PS2 and PS1. So I can still play all my PlayStation games. Hasn't affected me that way. The biggest thing is clearing space here for the new arrival. That's going to have to move somewhere and they're going to be gone because the cot is going here. I will have to rehome this stuff. I don't know where yet. I don't know. And then this, we're going to be using the storage and whatnot. And then down this area where the chest of drawers was, I've just popped these there for now. I'm thinking of boxing all these up ready for when we move, and then the PS3 games can move to there and we can keep that as storage for baby clothes and nappies and all the other stuff that comes along with it. And then we've got some pickups here and some orders to go through. I've also got some more pickups there, but they're for another video. So we're going to go through the pickups, but I just wanted to show you what is happening. I'm really having to condense things down. I'm quite blessed. I do have quite a big bedroom, so I can still fit a lot of stuff. But like I said, baby is priority. This, even if all this got to go into storage for now, it's not something I want to happen, but it may come to that. Who knows? Baby is priority. And then obviously we've still got all that. That's been untouched as such. But yeah, it's a big change. That's made a difference, so getting rid of that. Excuse the mess, that's where I painted the ceiling and I didn't put anything down and it's all dripped on the floor. Yeah, I'm terrible at DIY. But let's get into the pickups anyway. So that's what's going on behind the scenes, as it were. Obviously, most of the videos you only see this area, you don't see the rest of it. But I just thought I'd show you why the gaming chair's gone. The gaming chair sold. I put it up for £50 on Marketplace. Someone asked what the lowest I would take. I said 40 quid. He come and picked it up. So this chair hasn't cost me anything. In fact, obviously, excuse me. Obviously, I bought the chair originally, but I think I've upgraded, if anything, and it's not come anything out of my pocket. So I'm more than happy with that. So that's gone. I have sold a few things as well, which is going to up the game fund a bit. Got quite excited because I haven't sold anything on eBay for a while, and I kind of had the notifications while I was in cash exchange, so it kind of let me spend a bit more. But I'll explain in a minute that it wasn't all it was cracked up to be. So let's just go through what I picked up in cash exchange. So first of all, I got Injustice 2 on the PS4. Now the reason I got this is a steelbook. I want to try and get a nice steelbook collection. It is complete, but I did notice, I did notice that I got it home. There is something missing there. It's actually a Superman coin. So if anyone has got one of those hanging about, let me know and I will buy it off you or donate it to the cause. Entirely up to you. But I'm not a beggar. I will pay you for it. But yeah, Superman coin. I had a quick look on eBay. Can't seem to find one loose. But yeah, it's a bit disappointing. But I thought that steelbook was absolutely awesome. So yeah, I picked that one up. I paid £12 for that, which is about its money. Like I said, cash exchange, you're not going to find real bargains. They are there or thereabouts what things cost. I then picked up Rise of the Tomb Raider. Now, you all know I'm trying to collect all of the Tomb Raiders. This is a special edition one. I have seen these on Vinted, so I did have my eyes on these, and then I came across it in there. It is like a book edition. Oh, dropped all the manual and stuff. But yeah, it's a book, and then you've got the disc. Let's pick that up. Oh, it's the DLC stuff and whatnot. Obviously, I can't use that now, but yeah, I was pretty happy with that. I paid a tenner, which I have seen them cheap. Like, I was watching a couple on Vinted. They were a £5, so I was gonna buy those. But I'll just put it up here. By the time you had the buyer's protection and the postage on, it was like £9.80 off the top of my head. This was a tenner, so I would have saved 20p, and then you've got the risk of it being lost in the post and waiting for it. For 20p, I was just going to pick it up now. The outer sleeve isn't immaculate, you know, there is some white bits on there, but who cares? It's a collector's edition. Now, you may have noticed the sign that I showed in the video. PS3 games were 5 for a tenner. So I had to take advantage of that. So I picked up Lost. Now, I did play this game many years ago. I was a big fan of Lost when it came out, so I picked this up. I enjoyed the game, so it'd be nice to have I never finished it, so it'd be nice to have another run through on that. I picked up Resistance 2. I never played it. Played Resistance. It was the first game I ever had on my PS3 on launch day. And a lot of people have said the other Resistances were good as well, so I'm really looking forward to that. Dark Sector. Don't know why I picked it up. It looked pretty cool on the back. Don't know much about it. But, like I said, it was 5 for a tenner. Like, this is listed for £4 on its own. So I just thought I'd pick up games that I thought looked pretty cool. I don't know how you pronounce it. Is it? Picked that one up. That looked pretty cool. And then we got some Uncharted. So I got Uncharted 2 and Uncharted 3. It'd be nice to get the full set of these. So I need the first Uncharted, and then that is all the PS3 games. And then obviously there's a few on the PS4. I think it's Uncharted 4. And then the Nathan Drake collection, I do believe, is these remastered. But I'll look into that. But yeah, 2 Uncharted games. I then picked up Far Cry 2. I do like Far Cry. I've not played them all. I've got Far Cry 5. I've now got Far Cry 2. So I'm going to try and get all of those. And then we got Killzone 2. Not played it again, but I really enjoyed the first one. So it'd be nice to give it a bash. Obviously, I checked all these out. They all had to have manuals. There was a few games I wanted, but because they didn't have manuals, I left them there. And then I got Batman Arkham Origins. I have not played this one, so I don't know if this is good or not. I have played a Batman game. I can't remember which one it is. I've got it on the PS4. I shall have a look shortly, but I might have gave it to my son a long time ago before I started actively collecting. But yeah, we picked up Batman.
Who are you supposed to be?
I'm Bartman.
Never heard of him. Full price.
Oh, lousy.
We picked up Batman, Arkham Asylum, and Arkham City. Now, the reason I picked that one up, look, it's a lenticular case, which I thought was pretty sweet. So, and that was in the same deal, 5 for a tenner, so you can't fault that. £2 for a lenticular case, more than happy with that. So that's 10 more games to the PS3 collection. That was my pickups in there. I spent a grand total of £42. It was £22 on the PS4 games and £20 on the PS3. I have had some posts as well, so we shall open these and see what they are, because in my usual style, I'm going to try not to get people's addresses on here, because there's a return to sender address, which I don't want people's addresses all over the internet. But yeah, like in my good old style, I can't remember what I've ordered because I've ordered so damn much again. This looks like a special edition of some kind, and it is absolutely over the moon with this. God of War on the PS4 special edition. Now, this comes with a book, and then you get a steel book. So, yeah, this is sick. I absolutely love this. I seen this on eBay. I bidded on it and I won it, so I had to get that. Can't remember what I paid for it. It's got all the artwork and things in there. I think it was around 50 quid if I'm honest, which is a lot of money for a game, but that's basically what they're going for. But it is in a really good condition, so yeah, I'm super over the moon with that, which means I may sell my God of War game now, I'm not sure, and then just keep this one, or do I keep them both? Let me know in the comments. So that's one down, and then I have got Madison on the PS5. I've already opened this. I have been streaming this. I think I sunk about an hour and a half into it online. I've streamed it live, and yeah, that's terrifying. I'm not very good. Well, I say I'm not very good. I love horror games, but first person and ghosts scare the bejesus out of me. So yeah, so far I say I'm enjoying it. It's a good game, but it's terrifying. What else did I get? Haha, yes. Now, I've recently completed Red Dead Revolver. I bought Laura Red Dead on the Switch as a gift. And so she's currently going through that, and I'm like watching her play that because I really like the story. So, just to finish off, I had to get Red Dead Revolver. No, it isn't canon. It doesn't follow the story, I don't believe. But this is the first Red Dead thing that Rockstar done. It's not greatly acclaimed, if I'm honest, but I really wanted to give it a go. This is around £10 to £12 mark. I did see it for sale on Vinted for a £5, and I missed it. I saved it, and I was like, oh, I'll get that in a week or something, and it went. But then it come up again for £7. Offered him a £5, and he accepted it. So, yeah, more than happy with that. And then, what else have we got? Ratchet and Clank 2 locked and loaded. So yeah, I'm trying to get the full set of these. This game has been a bit of a disaster for me to get. So I bought this on Vinted for about £8, I believe, which is a good price because I think it's around the £15 to £20 mark. It never showed up. I say it never showed up. The seller never sent it. So it's on Vinted. It said that they've been sent my address, but it never marked as dispatched at all. I waited about 2 weeks, nothing, so I had a refund. I then ordered it in my CEX roulette, if you remember. It came, it was the platinum version, so that went back. Now I finally got my hands on it. So yeah, Ratchet and Clank to the collection. We are getting close to finishing those off. Don't know how many games there are. I think there's about 2 left now, I believe. I didn't realise that Secret Agent Clank was such an expensive game. That's blown me away. I think it's like an £80 game in CEX. I've looked on eBay, and the cheapest I can get is like £100. So, yeah, that might take a little while. Now, I ordered this off eBay as well, in cold blood. Never played it, but I like the sound of it. It's like a detective-y type of story. And the reason I got it, I seen it for sale, and it is absolutely immaculate. I looked at the photos, like, there's not a single scratch on any of these discs. The case isn't broke. It is in absolutely stunning condition. Now, if I can find cheap PlayStation 1 games in this sort of condition, I am picking them up. To be honest, no matter the title, purely because there's some games I want to change cases for, and I've been looking for dual cases, and a dual case on its own is £6. So you've just as well buy a cheap game. Some of them are cheaper, some of them are £5. That was £7, but I wanted that game, and that case is absolutely immaculate. So, you know, it's going to be, well, I don't know if it's a good game. It's going to be a fun game for me to try out, and hopefully I'll enjoy it. But yeah, like I said, the cases, they're on their own are £6-7. Some are selling them for £8. So I'm going to buy a lot of cheap games just for the cases. There's another PS2 game. What's this one? Ratchet and Clank. Well, Ratchet Gladiator. This one needs a bit of a buff. There's some stickers and stuff on there. Like I said, I am trying to complete the set, and I've just noticed there is no manual with it. So that is a bummer. I can't remember where I ordered this from. Did I get it from eBay or Vinted? I don't know. But I am going to have to try and find a manual for that. It's not a rare game, but it's not one of the easier ones to find either, so that's a bit of a pig. That is a pig. I should have noticed that in the listing. That is my bad. This one came today. and I don't know what it is. Like I said, I order so many things. I just press order, pay, and then I have a surprise at the end of the week. So obviously it's a game by the feel of it. BioShock. I bought this because it's a well, not special edition, but it is, you know, in a sleeve. It looks sweet. Is that, yeah, it's a no, it's not lenticular, but it kind of changes in the shines in the light. I bought this because it's immaculate condition. I could have got this slightly cheaper in CEX, but I didn't want to risk the condition. I want to get all the BioShocks, complete all that set, so this is a good start. I actually bought this off Tom's Tat, so I don't know if you've seen Tom's Tat on YouTube, but this is actually off him. So just so you know, if you're buying anything off him, if this is anything to go by, they are immaculate. He does have a disc cleaner or resurfacer, so that disc is brand new. Well, it looks brand new, so he does do a good job, and it was packaged extremely well. So thank you for that, Tom. I appreciate it. And judging off that, I will be buying off you again in the future. So just so you know, it came in a tidy box, all bubble wrap. There was bubble wrap inside as well to keep the disc safe. So thank you for that. And then I have got a big box here, which is quite confusing because I don't think I've ordered any more consoles, but I could be wrong. Stranger things have happened in the past. What the hell is this? I got an inkling now. Yeah, because they were both off the same seller, wasn't they? eBay these was off. Oh, wow. They packed this really well. Right. So let's get the first one out. Now, I've never seen one of these, so I have to get it for my PlayStation museum. The box was a little tatty, I noticed, but... So, it is the original PlayStation controller, but without the analog sticks, but in black. It's still sealed, but the box is a little tatty. I don't know if you can see the top there. It started to peel a little. Don't know if I can iron that out or something, or sort it out somehow. But I will give it a damn good go, just to try and make it look a bit more impressive. Well, to be honest, I might just be able to bend that out. Regardless, it is sealed. Like I said, I've never seen one of these before. Have they done me over here? Yeah, they have. They've done me over. They've done me a kipper. So I'm going to be sending that back, I think, or asking for a refund or whatever, because that isn't sealed. There's tape all down there where it has been opened. I had the same with the PS2, but they didn't list it as sealed. This was listed as brand new sealed, which it's not. It's been taped on it, and as I'm pulling that off, it's starting to pull some of the colour off. So I'm not going to do any more of that, but yeah, I'm not happy with that. I'm going to give them a message about that, because that is not sealed. No, 100% that's not sealed. You can see the tape. I'm guessing they wasn't sold tape like this, especially hanging off the edges and things. So yeah, I'm gonna be giving them a message about that one. Sorry. Oh, that's a bit disheartening, isn't it, folks? Well, let's just hope the other item they sent me now lives up to the hype, because I was quite excited about this one. This was a really good addition. Well, in my way of thinking. Yeah, this isn't sealed either. Right, so it is this. It's a Gran Turismo 2 game, but it comes complete with memory card. I really need to look into this, actually. No, it is supposed to be. Because I was thinking then, this is a PlayStation 1 game. Why would the memory card be black? But it is supposed to be black. So, If you see on the back of the box, it is supposed to be black. But they told me this as sealed. This isn't sealed either. This has been opened. If you can see, there's nothing stopping me opening that. There's no seals on it whatsoever. It is a good piece for the collection, though, I do admit. But let's get this open now. As it's not sealed, we can actually check the condition of this. I was hoping the game would be sealed. Oh, well, that's cool. So it comes with a little memory card holder. Never seen those before. That's how it comes in the box. That is an immaculate copy. I'm not going to lie. That is absolutely... I'm not going to say mint. I'm sick of saying the word mint. It has all the paper. I don't think it has been played. Right, I'm going to... Maybe... Yeah, there's not a single scratch on there. Maybe they didn't come sealed then. I don't know. I'm just... I have to look into it, because if you're advertising something that is sealed on eBay, I expect to see a seal on it. Just for people, future reference, yeah? It has definitely been used though, because it comes with some stickers here, and one of them is missing. So these are memory card slots. Hold that really gently because they feel so fragile. But yeah, there's Gran Turismo stickers there. One of them has been used. Oh no, a load of them has been used. So yeah, it's definitely not sealed. So I will be giving him a message about that. That is two things he told me is sealed now, or she. Not going to be sexist. And they are not sealed. That's a bit of bad sportsmanship there. This card does look pretty cool though. That is sealed. That is still in the case. Never seen a case like that either, so yeah, that's pretty sweet. But yeah, I'm a bit disappointed with that. Don't get me wrong, this is still a cool piece to have in the collection, purely because I've never seen one before. I didn't even know they made these. I've never seen one, so I'm not going to say they're rare, but they're not obviously something easily to come by. So shall I keep that, ladies and gentlemen? I'm never going to get this back in here now, am I? Of course I'm not. Why the hell did I take it out?
2,000 years later.
Excuse my French, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Right, I am never taking that out again. The game is absolutely mint. The memory card is sealed. What do you think I should do with that? I'm a bit dubious because they have sold me as sealed when it's not. But it's one of those things you don't come across very often. And that would look sweet in the collection. So yeah, let me know what you think I should do with that one, ladies and gentlemen. So that's that for this week's picks. It's not been a great week. Now let me talk to you about what we sold. So on eBay I sold a faulty PlayStation 2 that I had. I had a PlayStation 2 Slim which was also faulty. These were just consoles only. And then I sold 2 games. So yeah, basically they came through when I was in the cash exchange shop. Oh, you've made these sales. I was like, oh great, awesome, I got some more money to spend. The way it all worked out, it all came to around, I don't know, 38 quid. eBay took their fees off and sent me 30 quid. Now one thing I don't like that eBay is doing, they suggest in postage. So I put my trust in them and I usually click, yeah, whatever. So the postage rate I set as is, I don't know, £2.50 or £1.85 for a game or whatever. And I trust eBay to do that for me. Well, every single item this time, they was way under. So I had £30 sent to me, and out of that, that was including postage, so I had to pay the postage out of that £30. My postage costs come to £23 or £24. I'll put it up here. So basically, I made 6 quid off a faulty PlayStation 2, faulty PS2 Slim, and 2 games. To me, that's just not worth doing. Yeah, I think it was 7 quid I made. It's just not worth doing. Because I've posted them off. I could get a message at any point to say they haven't received them, then I got to refund them, and then I'm out of pocket. So definitely not worth doing that again. Like I said, I thought, oh yeah, I've got 30 quid to spend in the game fund now, or like 20 at least by the time I post things out. Didn't work out like that. So if you're going to sell stuff on eBay, please take in consideration the fees and the postage, because eBay lies to you about the postage. I think the one PlayStation cost me like 8 quid to post. It was ridiculous. So don't go there if I was you. I think CEX, I know you get a bit less than CEX, but yeah, it's just easier to trade it in sometimes. But I couldn't trade in faulty consoles anyway, so it's one of them, isn't it? Well, that's it for this week, guys. It's not been a great video, I know. Some interesting pickups, like I said. These were probably my favourite pickups of the week. I was really dead excited to getting these because I've not seen one of these before. I've not seen one of these before. The guy selling them, he had a lot for sale. It looked like he had a collection he was breaking down and selling. And I thought, well, they're going to be good stuff if he's a collector. But it turns out it's not. Well, it's good stuff, but it's not as described. So I'm going to give him a message anyway and see what he suggests. But that's that for the pickups this week, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank you all for joining me again on this boring journey of me collecting my games. Leave in the comments what you think I should do. Should I keep those or return them? Any suggestions I can do with the game room to make it a game room and baby friendly, obviously, because there's a lot going on and I still want to keep my game room, but obviously baby comes first. So I'm just looking to see maybe we could hang a hammock from the ceiling or something and maybe sleep in that, or the baby can go in the hammock. I don't know. Just leave some suggestions down in the comments and I appreciate that. But like I said, we are moving house, and then I will have a dedicated space for my games room. That's going to be a temporary one as well until I build, because where we're going, we're probably going to be there a long time. I am going to build a purpose-built games room down the garden, kind of like what Retro Ghetto's got. I don't know if you've seen his channel and what Brad is doing on B-Rad on his channel. So that is the end goal. That's probably going to happen, you know, end of the year, November, December time. First, we've got to get the move done in the summer, set up the temp room, and then we can move forward then. Obviously, I've got other stuff to sort out, more priority stuff. We need new sofas, carpets, all the other stuff. It's going to be an expensive year, but it's going to be well worth it. Hopefully, by the end of the year, I'm going to be sat in a lovely gaming space that I can call my own, and it's going to be forever. With no beds or nothing, it's going to be ace. Well, fingers crossed. Thank you all for watching anyway. I'll see you all on the next one. Not sure what I got planned. Probably more game hunting. Probably spending more money. I know I said I was going to go easy on the spending, but I just can't bloody help myself. I will update the game fund here. It is not great, I'm not going to lie. It is going down and down and down and down. I will add in the eBay sales and whatnot. I didn't mention as well. God, I'm trying to do this outro and I'm completely messing it up. CEX wouldn't take my PlayStations, my PS1. That basically they had a look. They said, "Oh, we can't take the controller with this PS1 because the cord's slightly damaged." I was like, "Fair enough. I'll take it back with me. I'll cut it off and use it as a display or something." But we have another controller here which we can put with it to sell, so we'll just knock £10 off your price. Yeah, that's all good with me. You know, just take it, give me my 25 quid or whatever it is. That's good. And then the other PlayStation, they was going to test them. When I went back, they couldn't take the PS1 Slim because they didn't have another controller. The system was showing they had one, but they couldn't find it there, so they couldn't accept it. So that had to come back with me. And my PlayStation they wouldn't accept because it didn't have the controller with the analogs on. I said, well, it's the original PlayStation, it didn't come with analogs. But apparently there's 3 different model numbers. The one model number didn't have analogs, the others did. Mine needs an analog. Completely oblivious to that, so I didn't know about that. So they wouldn't accept them. They all worked, but they just couldn't accept it with that controller because it was the wrong controller with the model. So I'm going to have to stick them on eBay and see what happens with them. So that's a PlayStation and PS1 that is going up for sale on eBay. I don't know whether to keep it, the PlayStation, or I'm going to sell that and then I want to buy a faulty one. I got a little idea I want to do with a PlayStation, with an original PlayStation. I'm not going to tell you, I'm going to save it for another video. I think it's a cool little idea. You let me know what you think. But yeah, we'll get around to that. But I don't want to break a working one for that. I was going to get spares and repairs off eBay for like a tenner and then show you what I was going to do with that. So, yeah, I was thinking about using mine, but there's no point because I could sell mine for 30 quid maybe and then buy a cheaper one for a tenner. So, I'll go for that. I know, I'm babbling. I'll see you all soon anyway. Thank you all for sticking around this long and listening to an old man babble crap about PlayStations. Keep gaming, don't smoke, and I'll see you all soon. So take care of yourselves, stay safe. Ta-da.